Hello and welcome to some footage from the Hardline Beta. So I hope you like the new titles. I kind of knocked them up really quickly, so they are going to get a bit work done on them, but it gives you the general idea of the new Hardline titles. So this is my first ever round in this game. I haven't played it before and I hadn't really seen it before. Now I kind of understand how this game mode works, but it's a bit confusing when you're actually playing it. So here you can see the loadout that you start off with as the operator. You've got almost no customization options. One gun, one pistol, those are your only options. But don't know if it's just the beta, but it does come with a sight and a foregrip. But the gun model and the arm do look very basic. There's something a bit skinny about the gun model that doesn't quite look right. An interesting point that when you die, you now get a model on the right hand side that tells you exactly where you were hit. So the little skull headshot has gone, but you actually get a character model that tells you all the locations you were hit, which is pretty good. And as you can see, this game does look very much like Battlefield 4. In effect it is Battlefield 4, but this is running at 30 Hz, so this has got all the new tick rate changes done to it already. Now apparently those tick rate changes were done for this game and then put back into Battlefield 4. That's how it worked out. So this game is running at full 30 Hz, not an improvised 30 Hz, or that's what I can understand from it anyway. Now of course this is a beta and we're several months away from the game's launch, so there are some issues in it. Before we get to that, that is the crane, which is the Levolution on this map. So that crane is standing at the start, then gets dropped and forms bridges and walkways around the map that weren't there at the start. So this is the enemy point. And I shouldn't really be in here, but I have no idea really where I'm going, and that's why I run into a lot of enemies, because this is effectively where they have to drop their money off. And I do get a few points for actually killing people who are carrying money. You can tell the people carrying money, they've got a big bag on their back, and they actually leave a trail of notes. So if you see notes fluttering in the air, you know that somebody with a money bag has gone past relatively quickly, relatively recently. So the problem that I had in this round is with the sound. Sometimes when I'm shooting I'm only getting the noise of the first bullet in the burst and then the sound bugs out. But I only got it in this round and not in any subsequent rounds. But I'm showing this one because I did a bit of everything. So as you can see, transport helicopter's back. Pretty much the same as it is in Battlefield 4. So you've got a minigun on each side, and the scout helicopter's back, and that is pretty much the same as it is in Battlefield 4 as well. The cars are pretty nice to drive. The bikes are a bit tricky, but the cars are really good, especially sedans, but they are really vulnerable, and you can damage cars, non-armoured vehicles, with just normal guns in this. So at one point I'm using a UMP-45 I think it is, and managed to shoot a car and damage it. So that's with the non-armoured vehicles. With the armoured vehicles there's an armoured SUV and there's the riot trucks and things like that. You can't damage them. But I hope this gives you a really brief idea of what Hardline is. And it's a brief idea because that's all I've got. I've literally played 2 rounds tonight because I spent ages downloading it and uploading the EA footage, so I haven't had time to really play it, but I thought I'd give you a quick look at what the game is like, and I'll do some full rounds tomorrow. Thanks for watching.